So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Things already rolling. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it? Oh, shooting chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Spread out to the left. Totti. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's got away. Tries a shot! Goal! Sporting! And we have liftoff! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres receives it in a wide position. Good ball, good take. Doué! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckenbauer. Adams. Olise. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And it's Gerrard. Juve. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Doué. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well played, well played. McAllister. Juve. Now it's Rui Costa. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Drogba. Oh, that's superb. Well, that pass isn't the best. Adams. Totti, always looking for that half a chance. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's found the way through. And a chance! And that would have been some goal.
Olise can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That is ended up in no man's land. Juve. Thinks about the shot. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
McAllister! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Drogba.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Olise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's McAllister. Raul. Batistuta.
Sporting have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Maldini. Defending was strong and firm. Look at this shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Forward it goes.
There will be 1 minute
Totti.
added time.
McAllister, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Drogba. Lovely bit of skill. McAllister, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Goes for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Adams. Totti. And it's Batistuta. Played into space. Back where it came from. Now this could be a chance.
Totti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gerrard. Caceres. Now it's Drogba, and the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Caceres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match
Almost
was
an hour gone.
51,832.
Can he get on the end of this? Doué. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Marquinhos. And it's Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Corner it is.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not shapes to shoot! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Doué. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pass somewhat off target. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sporting clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Substitution.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly.
Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Drogba. Kimmich, nice-looking ball. Khan claims comfortably.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Olise. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now then, the ball's come loose. Boyan! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard. Olise. I think we're just about done here. Looking for the run. Oh, good ball. Elects to... Real chance! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And right near the end, we have parity. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Added time.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Driving through the middle, and he's on the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Neymar. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Raul driving forwards. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Pumas, one of the big clubs in Mexico, the Big Four, and they have a following to match. Nigh on 70,000 proudly parading their colours. We're up and running then. Pumas have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta, and the shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Bouten. And here's Batistuta. This looks promising.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. Totti. Beckenbauer. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Driving forward. And this is Messi. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Albert Ferrer. Guardiola. Totti. Now that looks... And Batistuta! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Batistuta! Oh, that could be pivotal! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Pumas find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's forced to go back. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi wants to run onto this.
Pumas Unam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Out towards the flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And this is Batistuta. That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta. Now it's Totti. Hoisted in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Goes back. Albert Ferrer. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. McAllister. And it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was... Could be danger here! He's found a way through!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Albert Ferrer. Totti. And here's Batistuta. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Away we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rashford. Albert Ferrer. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Rashford. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. McAllister picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Not the most accurate pass. And Messi! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Rui
este
Costa.
partido fue de
Pumas
71.550.
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Decent chance! And a neat finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front.
Terrific effort. Oh, denied at the last.
Unam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's picked his way through. Guardiola. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Out of play for a throw. Lovely feet. And it's Rijkaard. Rashford tries a shot! In he goes again! And he's stuck it away! How many? Just how many?